Hey guys, today we're going to be taking a look at the Sega Mega Drive game Arcade Classics, which was released by Sega in 1996. As the title suggests, this game is a compilation of three classic arcade games, Centipede, Missile Command and Pong, renamed Ultrapong for this game. All three games are featured in their original arcade form as well as an updated Sega version. We'll be taking a look at each game in turn. Centipede is a shoot 'em up where you have to defend yourself against an angry centipede. Centipede moves across the screen and gradually moves downwards towards your opponent. You've got to try to destroy all of the segments of the insect before it gets too close, because if it reaches the bottom it will make a nuisance of itself. It's not like Space Invaders, when your game will end immediately, but it becomes very difficult to evade the insect and you may well end up colliding with it. To make matters worse, a spider frequently appears near the bottom, which you can destroy for bonus points, but it makes it even more difficult to defend yourself. Centipede shares a trait with many other classic arcade games. It's easy to pick up and learn, but hard to master. I can just about handle the first couple of waves, but beyond that the difficulty level really starts to ramp up, but it's challenging in a good way. The game was designed to drink quarters from arcade goers, so it's not that it was badly designed. Indeed, the controls are very solid and allow for precise control of your pod. The music and sound effects are great, and whilst the graphics aren't anything extraordinary by today's standards, it's a very colourful game. The Sega version of Centipede features updated visuals. Whilst it doesn't alter any of the core gameplay, I think the update is definitely an improvement and brings the graphics up to the very high standards of the overall game. The next title, Missile Command, is also a shoot 'em up, although Centipede and Missile Command are very different games. This game pits you in the defense of 6 cities under attack from ballistic missiles. You must fire anti-missiles aimed using a crosshair to destroy the ballistic missiles and protect the cities. If all of the cities are destroyed, the game is over. The missiles fall slowly at first, but the difficulty level gradually increases. You've also got to be careful not to fire unless you need to, because your stocks of anti-missiles are limited. Thankfully, destroyed cities can be regenerated after completing waves. Planes will also sometimes cross the screen, and you can blow them up for bonus points. I found this game to be a lot of fun, and it can become very addictive. The graphics are a little primitive by today's standards, but they are more than adequate for their purpose. The audio is also fairly good, and the controls are solid enough. The Sega version features slightly updated graphics, but once again it's nothing groundbreaking. The last game on this cartridge, Ultrapong, is probably my least favourite of the trio, and is more of a bonus to complement the others. I'm pretty sure most of you have played Pong before. You move a paddle up and down to hit a ball to prevent your opponent from scoring. In this version, the first player to score 15 points wins. A number of variations on this concept are playable. You can add barriers or introduce more paddles to liven things up, and you can also play a hockey game based around Pong. These variations add a bit of depth to the game and also improve the game's replay value. This version of Pong is a real challenge, perhaps unfairly so. Guess you can't really complain about an arcade game being hard, but the AI opponent seems very smart. Maybe I need to work on my play, because I'm lucky to scrape a point. Additionally, some of the hit detection seems a little sloppy. Often the ball passes right through the back of barriers. The graphics are very crude, and the sound doesn't have much variety, but of course simplicity isn't always a bad thing, and I think Pong benefits from its basic style. Despite my criticisms, Pong remains a classic, and I enjoyed playing it despite my lack of skill. Something about this game makes you want to keep coming back for more, and I'm sure it will be popular for many years to come. The Sega version merely alters the sound made when you hit the ball, so once again they've not made any major modifications to the arcade version. In conclusion, Arcade Classics lives up to its name and delivers 3 superb arcade titles. Whilst it doesn't bring anything new to the table, I don't think you need to when the core gameplay is as solid as with these games, so I wouldn't recommend rushing out to buy a Mega Drive or Genesis just for this game, as you can probably find Trio on a million other platforms. If you own Sega's 16-bit wonder, I recommend you hunt down a copy. I guarantee you will not be disappointed by Centipede, Missile Command, or Ultrapong. I would give Arcade Classics 8 out of 10. Okay guys, thanks for watching. I'll put up another video soon. Bye.